Hello, everybody. I'm Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of High Five Journeyman, the Journeyman save in FM23, where we aim to, conquer all the top 5 leagues in the world: England, France, Germany, Spain, and Italy. I nearly missed that Italy, and I was going to say Portugal, but then I was like, no, that's not right. Anyway, we've skipped ahead a load of games, and now we're on the 7th of May 2023. And why is that? Well, we've got a big game coming up. But first, we've got to show you the youth intake. So, we've signed a few players, and the best 3 really is Marcel Blanc, who is a right winger striker who could get quite good. Another one is Peter Antosiak, midfielder, left winger, and AMC. And Frank Klaas, who's a DM midfielder and can play on the right hand side of midfield if we train him. Other players include a Marleyan and a DR Congo guy, who at the time was 2.5 star, but he's already gone down to 2 star. I only signed 2.5 star potential players if they're a current ability of 1 or higher. And because it was 2.5 star and 1 ability, current ability, I signed him. But if it had been this from the start, probably wouldn't have signed him. But yeah, he's on a youth contract as well, along with the Marleyan, Omar Sacco, got Primoz Kolaric, another player, Alpha Karamaka or Karamoko, and Daniel Thierry, another player. These two could get good, but probably not. But now we have the games. So we've played a few games since our, again, not able to win a game on camera. I kind of wish we showed the actual Toulouse game. I know the last episode had a pun in the title, and then if you watched till the end, you realised I'd actually said, if you want to comment to show you that you've watched the entire thing, you would say I love Toulouse. I decided to use that as a pun, mostly because I laughed a bit at it. Just thinking about putting it as a pun. Yeah, we should have played them instead of Montpellier, because we beat them 3-1 at home. A very good result. Hat-trick by Habib Diallo. Then played Havre, and we actually beat them 4-1. Another good result and a hat-trick from Misuva. Then played Rennes in the Coupe de France semi-final. Now, I thought that there was 2 legs, but apparently there isn't. But we did get the win in 4-2, win against Rennes to get to the final. We then played Monaco, we actually beat them 2-1. 91st minute winner from Simon Misuva. A really good result there. We then played Lyon, we actually beat them 2-0. We then went to Marseille and actually unfortunately lost 1-0 to start the winning streak, but it came back immediately where we played Rennes once again at home and beat them 1-0. And then lastly, we played Clermont and beat them 1-0 with Emmanuel Amiga getting a goal. So that leaves us 3 games left for the season. Now, I'm not going to be showing you all 3 games. I'm just going to be showing you the Coupe de France final against PSG. I guarantee we'll lose that. And then we're going to play Metz off camera, even though it is kind of a rival game and the biggest rival Strasbourg can play in Ligue 1. Mostly so we can play the PSG game away from home, where we're probably going to get trounced, just like we will in the Coupe de France final. But hey, we want to do good. We want to qualify for continental football. So we can either do that by beating PSG now in the Coupe de France and qualifying to Europe through that way. Hopefully we can beat Metz and get a draw against PSG in the final game of the season. That way and even if we don't win the Coupe de France, we'll then have qualified. So we need 4 points to qualify for Conference League or winning the Coupe de France. Now, thing that happened last time I played PSG was the first game of the season on Park. And we actually did quite decently, remember. We actually only lost 1-0. Sure, it was a different tactic, so I don't know how this new tactic, which is much better, will do. Hopefully. we can win every game remaining. I highly doubt against PSG, but hey. But yeah, we got the final against PSG. We've got Matt Sells in goal. We've got Gilbert, Sumaro, Silla, and Sabol in defence. We've got Sissoko, Perchik, and Holo in the midfield. We've got Diallo on the right. We've got Amiga on the left. And we've got Mazuva, who scored 11 goals in 14 games as the striker. We've got Payet, Perrin, Doumbia, Giraudon, Silva, Domingue, and Belgrade on the bench. Let's hope we can win, as we've got a highlight. I can barely tell these teams apart. That's not good at all. Like when they're all clunched together, it's kind of hard to see, but yeah. PSG on the ball, got Neymar, crosses it in, headed away by Silla, headed away again by Amiga, but it's with Mbappe now. Now Hakimi crosses it in, and Mbappe scores, but it's offside. The linesman flagged. Well, is it offside or not? Yes! We got lucky that. I don't know where Mbappe was offside. Yeah, it was Pedro. He was in an offside position, interfering with play. As we've got a highlight now, 13th minute, cross in for the corner. Sobol's ball is good, but gets to no one, and then he goes and loses it instead of crossing it in. Now we've got to defend against Verratti, Pedro. 2 men Neymar, good tackle by Gilbert. He's on a booking. I've got to be careful with that, especially with Neymar known to dive. Sorry, PSG fans or Barcelona fans or whatever team he's playing now in Saudi Arabia fans, but I think he dives a bit too often. But yeah, Gilbert crosses it in. Oh, he shoots and scores. Oh my god. We are 1-0 against PSG. They're probably going to switch on like mad now. Hopefully they don't. But yeah, good goal by Gilbert. He was just allowed to run and he scored. 1-0 Strasbourg. I've got another highlight how Masua's pass was poor now, though. And now it's with Marquinhos, Verratti, Mbappe. Can we tackle it? All the way on the end to Mendes. Gilbert's got to be careful here. And Verratti scores. I could tell it was coming from a mile away, really. Because Strasbourg had scored the first goal. PSG switched on and yeah, they've equalised. Still in the game. Could easily have been out of the game with a 2-1 loss currently, but Pedro does well there and he gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe crosses it in, but good save by Sal's. I do think we'll make our first soul. Silla's going to have to be taken off. He just is. Fortunately, Perrin and Giraudon are pensive and nervous, but I prefer Giraudon over Perrin, so Gilbert's having to be taken off soul just because of these bookings. I'll save everyone else. The last sub for later. As Verratti with the corner. Headed away. Verratti's still on the ball though. We've got to be careful not to foul. Oh no. Pure luck causes Florento Luis to score. Ooh. Adamo. Stuck out a leg and Adam Samar stuck out a leg in, yeah, not good. As Mizzou's having a poor game, but I trust him more than anyone else. Diallo's going to have to be taken off for Payet. I'm sure Payet would love to make an impact, but it looks like we have lost this game, especially now and then one junior on the free kick. Who's going to score this? Oh my god. It doesn't deserve to be a 3-1 loss, that's for sure. But yeah, it looks we've lost. I'm not gonna show them winning the trophy. I'm gonna say you did yourselves proud. because they did. Yeah, Coupe de France, we have lost. It's unfortunate. But now we've got to go into the final game of the season, once again against PSG, this time away from home, and get a draw. We also got a win against Metz, which is going to be tough, and hopefully we win against Metz and Monaco lose against whoever they are playing. I will now skip ahead, play that game off camera, or sim the game off camera. Whatever the result happens, this is the result. And yeah, I'll see you for the last game of the season against PS2 once again. I kind of should have shown this game on camera instead of the PSG game, but hey, we've just played Metz. We won 3-1. Dallo's got a hat-trick once again. And the lucky thing is Monaco lost and Lens drew. So no matter what, we will finish 6th. So we are qualified for the Conference League no matter what. Now I realise that I could still have qualified for the Conference League in 7th because of the win of the Coupe de France now going to the league. At least I think it still goes like that. I know it does in England, I don't know if it does in France. But I think it's the same in all European countries. But yeah, we could have easily have got Conference League if we would have finished 7th, but you never know. If we'd have lost that game and Lens and Monaco would have finished still, Monaco would have won and Lens would have won the next game, we would have finished 8th. So good job. Still should probably been on camera, and hopefully now we can win against PSG, who have already won the league by a mile. Actually, not much by a mile. It was a bit earlier. Seems they've been losing games recently. But if we can win that, we finally have a game won on camera. Please happen. Right, we're here for the final game against PSG. It started with PSG in the first game of the season. It ends with PSG in a double header. Let's hope we could actually win one of them and win a game on camera for the first time this entire save. Because otherwise, yeah, it makes me look really bad on camera. First highlight of the game, we've got it where the Hulu gives it to Silla, to Grauda, all the way back to Sells, to Perchik, all the way now back to Sells once again, and so Sells plays it to Grauda and he gives it to Silla, to Mazuva, a Hulu ball over the top, Mazuva's on through and he scores! It looks like Mbappe is injured. That could be good for us. Good goal. And yeah, it shows you why I signed him, because he scores loads of goals like that. This is at half time 1-0 up. I'll say good work. Yellow's had an awful game. So I think Payet will come on for him. Probably Hulu is injured, but I'm keeping him on. Gilbert will be taken off for Igor Silva. Kwame will be taken off for Sabo. Perchik will be taken off for Domingue, and that's all our bookings got off. Book players got off the field and clear the ball, but goes straight to Kimpembe Hernandez. He looks dangerous, and it's crossing, and Soloth scores to make it 1-1. I'll encourage the players once again. They probably deserve it, but a bit unlucky that we concede, as I will make another sub. Amigo hasn't been the best. Got no one that can play there though, so maybe we'll take Payet onto the right, put Belgrade onto the left, put Payet on the left, Belgrade on the right, and take Amigo off for Dumbia. And hopefully something good can happen from that. Hopefully not something bad, as it's a good tackle by Sabolan, who's already on a booking. We've got 3 players in defence on bookings, and oh my god, that's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. Hint of offside possibly, but because there's VAR that wouldn't have been. I don't think we deserve to lose this game. That's the thing, I think we deserve to have drawn, as it's probably going to be very nearly 3-1, like the game in the final, but no. Looks like it's just going to be a 2-1 loss. And of course we're taking our time, but I don't want you to take our time. I want you to attack. So we immediately lose it, but Belgrade gets it, passes all the way back to Sales, Groudon, Dumbia, Payek gives it to Sabal. Very yellow cardy game, but there's not been any reds, which is good to see. Yeah, full time. See, 1, 2, 3 yellow cards. We probably injured 2 players. 3 yellow cards for PSG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellow cards for us. But we lose it, and I'll say, are you doing yourselves proud? Because you did. We didn't deserve to lose that game. We didn't deserve to lose it. But yeah, I probably get 8 million for finishing 6th in the league. That takes bank balance up to all the way to £25 million. And yeah, that is the end of the season. Disappointing end because we lost the Coupe de France final to PSG. We lost the last game of the season to PSG. Did qualify for Europe into the Conference League, which is good to see. The only other unfortunate bit is every single game I showed we either drew or we lost. So hopefully I pick better games next time. But yeah, next episode will be the transfer special, going up to the first game of the season. So look forward to that in a few, whenever it comes out. I think it's coming out. I'm aiming for a video every Monday to Friday. Whether I'll do that, I do not know. So far I've got Monday, Tuesday done, and then this will be the Wednesday upload, I would assume. But yeah, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. If you have enjoyed this video, please like the video. It does help the channel out immensely. You can subscribe as well if you're a new viewer or a returning viewer who's not already subscribed, and hit the bell for mobile notifications so you never miss an upload. You can also check out all my links down below in the description. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.